Hey there crew, it's Mark, and in today's video we're taking a second look at some cool new products that I just ordered from Vanness1938.com. Let's go ahead and start off with this beauty right here. I love this so much. This is from the well-appointed desk. This is a beautiful rickshaw bag that Vanness Pen Shop carries. I loved it for all of the fountain pens and the color and the zips. Everything about this thing right here just screams amazingness. So I picked this one. There's also another one that ties instead of zips, and I thought maybe this one is just a little bit better for the things that I'm trying to do. So it has a really nice zips and pockets on the outside, but this really nice plush inside. Oh, look, we have some of the extra goodies on the inside here. So as you can see, we have 3 pen holders over on the left-hand side, as well as some of these pockets over here. And I really wasn't expecting this to be this nice on the inside. You know, sometimes you get these pen cases and they're just kind of like, oh, shove something in here, but it actually holds a lot of good stuff. There's enough space even for my big Koenig that I have over here from Heinz. Like, that's a big boy, but it also fits and clips everything else in there very nice. I was thinking that if I was taking this with me as a journaling pen bag, I would put a ruler inside of here. I could put some stencils in here if I wanted to, and everything fits relatively nicely. And it zips up and it's nice and sweet and just like a nice, good little spot to put everything inside of. It's pretty slimline. I mean, nothing's really bulking out other than the bulk of the pens and the materials inside of here. So everything feels very well protected inside of here and padded. So I would feel very comfortable taking my pens along with me inside of this bag. All right, the next item I got, believe it or not, is a ballpoint pen. I know, don't worry, we got some fountain pens inside of here. This is the Kaweco Classic Sporty Navy ballpoint pen. I was looking for something just small that could kind of fit on my desk, and I found one. What's really cool too is this also comes, or you can buy separately, a clip for this pen. Even though it has this hexagon shape, it's not really rolling around anywhere. Sometimes you just want a clip on your pen to put it in your pocket, put it inside of your pen bag, whatever it might be. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it definitely fits on top of here, and it comes in a few different colors as well. I always get nervous with ballpoint pens. I'm so used to some of the other brands that I use, but you can always trust the Kawecos no matter what. And even it being in a small profile, it does still fit in your hand. It's easy to write with. It doesn't feel like you're writing with one of those like itty bitty little pencil stubs. So looking forward to that. Now, the other thing that I was excited about, and I never think about this with any of my pens, you can replace them. So if you ever run out of ink, you can buy yourself one of the refills that fits inside of there. So it's just a mini refill. These here are from Monteverde, USA. So I could just take this out of here if it's used up, replace it with a different color if I wanted to, and they work together. So just something to keep in mind in the future as you're buying ballpoint pens, knowing that many of them can be replaced, especially if it's this one. If we continue down the accessory road, so I have the Kaweco Liliputs. I love these little pens so much. They are beautiful. They also have a clip that I didn't know that you could buy, but when I was shopping on Vaness, I saw them and I was like, yeah, I absolutely need this. So they go and they clip right up on the top, especially with these being totally circular. They do roll on the desk. So you have to be a little bit careful of those. You don't want them to drop on the ground. So you can easily just put these onto the top of your pens and then you're all clipped and good to go. I love how nice and easy it is. It looks great when it's posted. It looks great when it's not posted. Super functional, and I was just really excited to have this. I told you we had some fountain pens. I will not disappoint. This is a really nice one. It's the Pilot Explorer fountain pen. It came in this lime color. This is only a $25 fountain pen. And to my surprise, I knew that there was a cartridge inside of there, but I did not know that there was like a bladder fill inside of here. I'm not used to seeing these. I have one pen that has the bladder filling system. And essentially all this is this rubber piece down here, and you press on it and it sucks the ink up inside of the pen, which makes it just really easy to fill. You don't have to use any type of ink syringes or do anything much. You just put your pen inside of the ink, you press down, and it brings the ink up. Now, if you don't like that, you do have the cartridge that you can use, and all you're doing is putting that in there. You're pressing down until you hear it pop, and then you should be good to go to use that. And the cool thing with those too is you can reuse those a few times too. So if you have a certain color that you like or doing something a little bit different, you can always use that if you want to. Continuing down our fountain pen road, this is a little bit of mix of both. So this is from Noodlers. This is actually a Rollerball ink fountain pen. So it has the piston fill here, but at the top, you'll see is a Rollerball tip. So if you don't want that pointed traditional fountain pen nib, you can go ahead with something like this. Now, I do have one other ink rollerball in my collection, which was from a pen maker. This, though, Noodler, super inexpensive, This is only $26, and I was really excited about it. So we'll be trying that out for sure in a little bit. This other one, super inexpensive, even less than the other one. This is from Noodlers. This is the Pima Tortoise Standard Flex. 16 bucks for this bad boy right here. It looks super cool, and another twist piston fill. You can't get easier than the piston fill pens. I talk about them all the time with the Twisbees. Now I found something else that works just as nice. It's a small petite pen. Excited to try it out though, because you're never quite sure with these. Like, is it going to work out really well? Only being 16 bucks, is it really going to be worth it? So we're going to find out in just a little bit. Before we get to our pen and ink test, though, I have to show you these. These are from Midori. They're called the Join Dots. These are the grayish tone versions. There's a lot of different colors of these, and you can see all the colors that are a part of here, right here on the packaging. If you want to use these to put quick dots onto your page, to highlight something, even to write with, I had to get these because I hadn't seen them before. I've seen dot markers, but not these, not ones that stack. It gave me that old school, like elementary school vibes where you have the pencil lead pens where you have to like press the other one through to bring the next pointed one up. It doesn't work exactly like that, but they all connect together, which makes it great for easy traveling, which I can really appreciate. I love all the colors. It definitely is juicy as you're writing with it and using it. It's not like a dry highlighter at all. So I'm excited to bring this into my bullet journaling ways of working and seeing how well it works and adding on to there. I personally really like the darker colors than the lighter colors. I just think that they work better. I had a real quick last second buy. This is a Kobaru Maru liner. It's a silky green. It's a similar thing, another dot marker. It was only $3. The problem that I have with it, it looked darker in the example they gave online. So actually using it here on the paper, my eyes can like not really see it very well. It's very, very pale to me. I wish it was just a little bit darker. So I'll have to find the right scenario to use that in. Next up, we're going to test out some inks. We got so many, and I'm so excited for these. Many of these are exclusives to Vaness, so I love that you can get those. And you can see right here on the top where it says Vaness, that means that it's an exclusive one. She also has a planner pink one, an exclusive ink to her shop. Very excited for this one too. While I don't usually use pink, you might be a pink person, and I want to show you what that looks like. So let's go ahead with our first swatch. So we are going to go ahead and swatch out Blue River, a very nice light blue color. I'm liking this one a lot, actually. And let's use our little Noodlers, the Pima Tortoise one I was talking about, because I want to see how well it works. Oh, I did not think I was going to like this pen as much as I am liking it right now. This is awesome. Okay, I'm happy about it. People always say, Mark, can you show us what it writes like? So I'm going to try to incorporate those more inside of what I'm doing. All right, the next one to check out here is going to be the Shake and Shimmer Hickory Aflame is the name of this one. This has a beautiful brown color to it. It has some nice shading to it. It's gonna be a medium, and it has a copper shimmer on the inside. So this gives off like a very liquidy metal looking feel without being like overly metallic. I know that's like a weird thing to say, but it's kind of like right there in this good little sweet spot. I like it a lot. The next Robert Oster and Vaness exclusive is going to be the color Hemp. So this one is a beautiful green color. I actually like this one a lot. I showed this to my wife and she was like, no, I don't like that at all. And I was like, really? Because I really like it a lot. I think it looks really nice. It has some medium shading to it, which is also cool. And for the past few years, I've really been trying to lean more outside of just using black ink and trying some color. And green has been like one of my favorites to write with. So I really appreciate that. All right, this next one, the name of this cracks me up so much. This one is called Bless Your Heart. Now, if you're not familiar with the South, when someone says bless your heart, most of the time, they're not saying it to mean nice things. It's essentially the Southern way of saying F you. So this has a really nice purple color to it. We have a little shimmer in there, some shading. I feel like Vaness always carries really good shading inks, and having another exclusive to them is pretty fantastic. So I'm a big fan of it. And the last one we'll check out here is going to be Planner Pink. This is Vibrant. Super vibrant pink. So if you're looking for a really hot pink color, then this one's going to be right up your alley for you to check out too. Now, I want to check out this Rollerball fountain pen that we got here. I think it'll look pretty cool. And since hemp was my favorite color, we're going to use that one. So the way you fill this up is just like any other fountain pen. We're going to push down that piston and we'll go ahead and suck the ink up inside of it. And then you just start writing with it like you would any regular rollerball or a fountain pen. I like that it writes in this monoline since there are no thicks or thins to be had with this since it is a rollerball. It's kind of cool. I would almost forget, I feel like, that it has fountain pen ink in it if it wasn't that I was looking at the pen, which is a demonstrator clear one, knowing that there's fountain pen ink in it. But it can do everything that everything else can do. I can doodle with it. I can write with it. This feels really good. So excited that I got this one. I'm excited to have this one in my collection and try it out. It's not something really that I've played around a lot with. I've had one or two that I've done in the past, but nothing in this more slimline. Everything else has been a little bit bigger. So we got a whole lot of stuff from Vaness. I've had a really fun time shopping on their site and checking everything out. I feel like I know where I need to go for certain things. While all stationery stores probably carry similar items, there's something about Vaness that I'm really in love with. I think they have a really cool selection. I love how they organize their inks. I love how I can shop around for different types of pens, and there's a lot of different prices for those that I can check out too. So make sure you head over to Vanness1938.com. That's where you're going to find all of these cool products, all of these inks, all of these exclusives. If you do end up going shopping over on Vaness, you can use my discount code, which is going to be Mark Your Pages. That'll save you an extra 10% off anything that you buy over there. So go check it out, have some fun. We've got these exclusive inks. I'm going to play a little bit more with these. I'm excited to bring this stuff into the way that I plan and the way that I write instead of my bullet journal, and maybe even do some art. I feel like I have some really cool options now. All right, friends, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you next time. See ya.